York City at the Mines and Money Conference. I'm with George Glasier, who is the founder, president, and CEO of Western Uranium Corporation. George, thank you for being here with me.
Thank you.
So give us a quick briefing of Western Uranium. Who are you and where are you based in?
Well, Western Uranium is a near-term uranium producer. We have 7 permitted mines. We're the second largest resource holder in the United States, second only to Energy Fuels. We have about 90 million pounds. I think Energy Fuels has about 120 million. The company's fairly new, only about 2 years old. So we're the second largest resource in the United States, plus access to the only permitted but unbuilt uranium mill in the United States.
Wow, so yeah, besides that, because that's a very big competitive edge you have, what else is different about your company compared to the other juniors in this space?
Well, the other thing is this company owns a new technology that we acquired when we acquired an Australian company that reduces the cost of production from sandstone uranium deposits. Makes us a low-cost producer. The United States resources are generally not low cost, and that's why the U.S. isn't producing much.
Right.
But with this new technology that we'll employ, we'll become one of the lowest cost producers in the world.
Okay. Now you have over 40 years of experience with uranium. What have you learned from all the way back when you first started until now that will basically make your company very strong in the industry?
Right. Again, I've been in it when the price has been high and when the investor interest was high, and I've been in it when it's been low. So the one thing you don't want to count on is uranium prices going up and staying up. So when the price gets to an acceptable level, lock in the long-term contracts.
Right.
And then you'll have a market for your product at a profit, and maybe you'll miss out on the highest, but you'll never suffer the low prices.
Right. Now, what is your outlook for uranium, and where is Western Uranium positioned in to take advantage of whatever's going on with the market?
Well, you take a look at what the analysts say. The supply-demand is going to come into balance and be out of balance in favor of the demand side, or rather, the demand is going to be higher than the supply in a year or two, or maybe sooner. It's going to drive the price up. Every uranium company producing today would lose money at today's price.
Right.
You take a look at the biggest company, Cameco, just announced their results. They have good contracts, they've got an excellent mine, and they lose money. So it's got to go up, or you're not going to have any production.
Right.
And unlike gold or silver, you got to have uranium for nuclear power. It's not optional. Once you build a power plant, you got to have the fuel.
Right.
So again, I believe the price is going up. I can't tell you when or how high, but it's going to go up so where we can get production at profitable levels for all the companies.
Right.
We fit in that level where Cameco is in the low quartile of uranium production cost. That's where we expect to be.
Right. Now, lastly, for investors, this is a very important question for you. Why invest in Western Uranium compared to other uranium companies out there?
Well, take a look. A lot of the uranium companies are not in stable areas. They're in Africa. I'm not saying that's bad, but if you want to go to a stable area, go to North America.
Right.
So you've got the Canadian producers, a few up there, and there's good companies up there. The Next Gens, the Camecos, they're all good companies. You go to the United States, there's very few producers or near-term producers that can produce a significant amount of uranium in the next 2 years. I'm talking 4, 5, 6 million pounds a year. You got some little companies that might get 500,000 pounds, but that doesn't create a lot of value.
Right.
You need to look for that company that can be a significant producer in the very short term.
Okay, George, thank you for your time.
Thank you.
For more Mines and Money coverage, you can go to smallcappower.com and watch our other videos.